Welcome back to the Chris and Frankie pod. I'm Christian. This is Frankie, and today we got Liam.
Hello, everyone.
Cogs.
Any other name? Cogs, they call me the super senior at my college.
Shit.
Retired photographer. What else is there? Fifth year photographer, aspiring content creator.
I'm gonna have to fucking
Jack of many trades. And you'll know exactly what to do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Alright, so you were going over quick technical difficulty. You were going over your nicknames?
Yep, they call me the super senior, the retired photographer, the fifth year, aspiring content creator. Yeah.
Wait, you're retired from photography? Kind of?
A little bit. I kind of moved away to focus on school. The club scene's political, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
Political?
it gets real political.
Trying to get the gigs and everything like that, or?
Yeah, you're fighting other photographers. You're fighting the promoters. The promoters, they're not usually good people in the heart. Wait, if you're not like I've seen them hide money from each other. They probably owe me like a couple $100 still.
Damn, that's twice in a row. We had Tyler on last podcast, DJ, so same kind of scene.
Right.
He's like, I'm still waiting on a payment from a year ago.
Bro, a year ago.
Somewhere in Boston.
I got bad news for him. He's not...
I was like, it's been a year, dude. It's not like a month.
Right. No, you just get pissed about it, and there's nothing you can really do after a certain point. So you just gotta let it go. And I'm just sick of that. So I just wanted to move away from that.
Are you doing more videography? Are you still doing that? Or are you kind of just more your own content?
I want to focus on my own content because you can work for other people and you got to make the money sometimes, but it wasn't getting me really. I kind of felt like I did all I could with that. Like I plateaued a little bit. So I felt like videography and doing my own content would be somewhere to get my name out there, make some money on my own, maybe one day work on my personal brand.
Okay. Plug your stuff. We'll put it right above us.
Yeah, I've got too many plugs. I got on my Instagram is not Liam C.
It's not, bro. When I was texting you on Instagram, I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Nah.
And then you text me, I'm like, "Oh, that has to be Liam, bro." Because I didn't even your profile pic.
Yeah.
Who's in that?
That's Baby Gronk. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. That's so sick.
I met him in Fort Lauderdale briefly, but
that is sick.
Yeah, I didn't want
Gronk.
I didn't want the full. I didn't want the full government name out there anymore,
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Just posting some random stuff and getting a couple of views, and I was like, oh.
I did say your last name at the beginning.
I don't care. It's fine, but when I have
he's not doing a felony. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm doing an internship, and it's social media related, and the lady was interested in my socials. I gotta tell her I'm good at making content sometimes, but I didn't really want to show her the content. Some of it. So
it was.
I
remember seeing a
video. Dude, oh my god.
Of you punching a dildo.
See, that's the kind of
or
stuff,
the trick or treat one.
Right. That's the kind of stuff I didn't need my internship seeing. So not Liam C. I can kind of fly under the radar.
What's on that stuff?
What's on that account?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's all over the place. I do my photography on there. I wear my meta glasses. And I record and just any funny scenarios, situations, just whatever's going on in my life that I think will do good. But I'm still working on finding a good niche, a good path to follow for my content. But the more I post, the more I'll figure it out. But I haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah,
I'm still
tag
working.
two.
You're young, bro. You're young.
Yeah, exactly.
So social media what do you think are some end goals you want? Do you have short-term goals, anything like that? What do you want?
Yep, I've got short-term goals. Short-term goals would be by this year, for my New Year's resolution, it's just, probably hit 10K by the end of the year, because over the summer I was wicked consistent and I was able to see hundreds of follows in the span of a month. Punching the dildo, that got me 100 follows, but I knew that's not exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
So
tracks.
My short-term goals are figure out my niche this year, hit 10K. In medium to long term is I want to figure out how I can really make money.
And do it full time.
Right, exactly.
So when you say 10K, is that on Instagram across all platforms? Because do you post on YouTube? Or no?
No, not really consistently. I post a vlog every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do vlogs every once a month, so this month I went to NYC on New Year's, and so that was my first.
That was good.
Thank you. That's my first vlog. I've got to figure out my next one, but yeah, those are some of my short-term goals. But mainly, yeah, try to figure out, make some money, like try to figure out some brands I could work with and stuff like that. But it all starts with like figuring out what I want my path to be exactly.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency goes without saying.
So far, what's been the most fun thing? Because I always see you traveling and stuff like that. What's been the most?
Yo, are tickets expensive, gang? Because I'd be wanting to travel. I'd be like, damn, bro, everybody traveling but me, bro. All I do is travel to DR, and that's once a year because that ticket's like $500 there and then $500 back.
Yeah.
So how much are tickets, dude? They're relatively cheap.
So I've only bought tickets to Florida. That's the only place I've flown, and I get them like around now. Like I gotta get them early in advance, but it's still like a couple $100, like 200 sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes you can find like a hotel flight package, but more times than not, it's like driving. Like whether it's like by myself or with people. Like we did like a road trip to Virginia Tech.
I remember that.
That was like
stuck outside.
Yeah, that was some work, but that was a fun. It was like a 10-hour road trip, but saved us a lot of money.
You got good content out of that too.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun to do.
You still doing that stuff? Stuck outside? No.
I had to distance myself from that, you know, because I also wanted to, like I said, work on my personal stuff. Like I didn't want to just be behind a camera, but it got to the point where I felt like I was just doing too much of the work and just wasn't seeing enough like initiative from people.
Oh, so okay, I got you.
I'm trying to surround myself with more people that have like initiative and like drive and want to work towards something.
Thing. Exactly.
That's fair, bro. I'm noticing a lot of people, like as we're getting older, we're seeing those people that are like very satisfied with being like plateaued right where they're at. Yeah. They're like, I'm just lollygagging. I'll figure it out later. It's like, no, bro, figure it out now. So you don't waste time.
You gotta try out. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the same thing. We had the same conversation with Tyler on the last one, where it was like best piece of advice, and it was like just about surrounding yourself with people who have the same kind of mentality. Working on. If you want to like stay where you're at, like if you're like solid with what you're making,
that's cool.
Yeah.
You just gotta get with people that are in the same kind of wavelength or better than you, so then it can push you. You always want to be in spaces that I think.
Yeah, you want to be around people you can learn. You can like help them, and they can help you too.
Yeah, networking.
Right. I think it's good to find people that are like at the same level as you, but also want to work towards something similar. Like you guys got a good thing going, I think. Like you guys, like your energy, like you guys bounce off of each other, and it's like, so I think if you guys stuck with this, I could definitely see you guys going a lot farther.
We just be talking shit, bro.
Right. But I mean, that's, people listen to it, you know?
Yeah. Stay consistent. I know. We get that. I was thinking the other day, though, 10K as well. Get to that.
We gotta start writing our goals down, Christian.
I know.
That's
we actually do have to have a meeting after this.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So, bro, so you've gone back to school?
Yep, back in school.
Bro, as someone who went to basic, like literally for my last semester in school, I went to basic instead because I was done with school. And then now that I finished, I'm like, bro, school is such a drag. Dude.
I know. I wish I never. I've transferred 3 times, so I've been to 3 colleges, and you know,
I've 3 colleges.
I went freshman year Fitchburg State.
Yep.
I studied film and cinema. It was ass. Cool. Then I went to Leslie in Boston, art school. My first semester was photography. The second semester was visual effects. And then third school was Johnson & Wales, Providence, where I studied social media and marketing. And I think everything that I was learning and studying, it all tied together around what I wanted to do. But I thought by transferring, I thought it was just like, oh, this school isn't right for me, or this major isn't right. But I've come to a realization, it's just school wasn't right. It's not for everybody. But
you're finishing it out.
Yeah, I'm about to.
When? Spring?
Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna see what happens. I have to do an internship before I can even graduate.
Yeah.
And the internship takes up credits.
Yeah.
And so my school will only let me take a certain amount of credits per semester. And I'm like just
max.
Yeah, and
That's
I'm like
weird.
It's so weird, and I'm just over the max where they're like, you're not gonna graduate. I'm like, what do I do? And so like you got to take an online course through another school or institution, because if I don't, it'll be like summer classes, and it's like $3,000 for like one little class.
Yikes!
They're just
bro,
like,
they won't even. Oh
my
God,
like-
leave, bro. Anything for the bread, bro.
Right.
Universities be
Yeah.
doing that shit.
It's grimy, but
All these non-profit, all these schools are non-profit.
non-profit. Yeah.
What?
Bullshit.
Jeez, man.
Bro, that's all the kids at my school that have to pay $100 a semester for parking, dude.
Yeah, mine too. I've not.
Well,
I
how
haven't
much a
even paid
semester?
it.
It's like it used to be 125. It went up to like 175.
Yeah, my school's 200.
But like,
That's insane.
I don't understand why you have to pay for parking if you are a student at the school.
Right.
insane.
I know.
And then
I got out of that.
Or they'll be like, oh yeah, that's free parking, bro. Like 10 minutes down the freaking road.
Yeah, it's not their property.
It's
know.
like, gang.
And that's the other thing. They bump it up. They bump the prices up a little bit each year, like parking, dorms, like food. Like I'll look at my tuition for the next semester, and it's like everything's like $100 more. And I'm like, the thing is, you can't appeal the tuition. I appeal my tuition like 3 times. Like I email them, I'm like, can you do anything more? And they always knock off money. So
Because they can.
They can.
I
I
didn't
know.
know you could knock it off.
Mm.
That's some free
I
chicken
know,
for
I
y'all,
know.
bro.
Yeah.
Appeal the tuition.
yes,
Yeah.
multiple times.
So, after school, let's just say you graduate in the spring. What are you looking towards? You're like gonna try to like have a job and then work your social media on the side, and then when that builds up.
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't want to like jinx anything, but there's like one company that I'm talking to where I could do a lot of social media work, photography work, stuff that I'd actually enjoy doing. So that's still a possibility. I don't want to jinx it though.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, either do some like blue collar shit with my dad and just figure out content on my own on the
Yeah.
side. I really want to get a PC, and I think my parents are going to help me get a PC when I graduate, like a little graduation gift. But I think with that, you can really like, you can stream, you can,
Yeah.
because I do everything off like my laptop and my phone, and I can't even stream like on Twitch or something for like 10 minutes without my laptop. Like literally, it'll like,
So like, could you explain like what's the difference between a PC and then the laptop?
yeah. So a laptop, you use like a MacBook or something. With a PC, you gotta like, you can either buy it like built, like pre-made, or you build it yourself. And I know it gets to the point where it's like, how much do you want to pay?
Yeah.
But like a PC, it's like you got like your PC and like a monitor, and you can just do more. It can handle more. Like you can multitask and do a lot more.
You can move a laptop, can't move a PC.
That's the other thing though. Yeah. So it's like,
It's a whole big thing.
yeah,
So it's just more capacity for a PC
Yeah.
versus
Right.
a laptop. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's
I was just curious because I always see people, oh, I got a PC, I got a PC. I'm like, bro, like I have a laptop. It's the same
Really
shit,
same
no?
shit.
I know. It depends what you want to do with it. Like, I would really love to stream and like record videos,
Yeah.
like on my
It's
desktop, like
it's way
record what I'm
easier.
doing too.
It's easier because it's all integrated and it's just more power.
Right.
So
That's fair.
eventually, in the future,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, with podcast equipment, hopefully
Yeah.
we'll move up from this to things soon we can hold.
Cameras
the future.
and-
Cameras, yeah. 'Cause we had a light.
Mm.
Shit broke.
Mhm.
No. Oh,
The
crap,
growing
no.
pains.
It's
Yeah.
tragic.
Oh my God.
But
Who are some people that like you liked working with along the way so far?
There's some DJs and friends that I filmed with, you know, and made content with. It was less about me making the content, but it was still a good experience in like working with people that have like good personalities with being like online. Prize too. He was really he helps me film a lot of stuff too, and like in return we help each other. And he's good to like bounce ideas back off of with. But I don't know, I keep the circle kind of small. Not like I'm trying to like oh, I don't want to talk to them or whatever, but I've got to like focus on like what I need to do.
Yeah.
And you can only really help yourself when it gets to a certain point.
yeah.
You can only take yourself as far as you can really. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
No,
but
you can. At the end of the day, it's up to the individual. We're a
Exactly.
team of people.
exactly. So I'm trying to get that down first.
Yeah. Hey, maybe in the future we can collab.
Right? No, like it's like I know
don't
we
know
don't
if I
talk
would
the
do it,
most, but
but-
like you guys are. I like how like you guys are actually
Yeah.
motivated to get this down.
Oh, man.
Shit, we
That's
trying to
like-
get paid.
Right.
Bro, man, my dream scenario is because I'm doing my master's program right now, MBA.
I'm
one-
gay.
MBA.
Oh, I thought you said I'm gay.
MBA.
He's gay.
We're gonna have to listen
No.
to that again.
So it's a 1-year program, so I won't start
Yeah.
in August. I'm gonna end in August, but if we could like get this to a point where I could just graduate and then just go into this full time, that'd be great. We're gonna have to grind though. Grind.
Yeah, this is Christian's business project. I'm just a guinea pig.
Is it really?
No, I mean essentially this is our business project.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
a
real.
business project. I told him, I was like, bro,
I
this is your business shit. Like, just I'll show up. You show up. We get to work. We'll get this done.
Right.
But I'm building more skills though, because like editing and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
Learning how to do that. Looking at different analytics, just testing different content and everything.
Yeah.
So
No better way to like learn that stuff than just literally
doing
trying
it.
it. Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, like, how do I get better at this?
You do
Try
it.
it.
Yeah.
You get better at lifting at like a bench press. Do a bench press.
It's the same. Yeah. Everything. Like so many people when I was working in the clubs, like, oh, camera, like, how do you take pictures or this, and can you teach me? And like, I mean, I can tell you how to like turn it on and like the buttons. You'll get better and like actually like know how to do it by figuring it out on yourself.
Yeah. Experience, cliche, but experience is the best teacher. And
That's what I'm doing right now with like, I got a motorcycle for free from someone.
Oh,
so,
you
like,
got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm not.
But like,
I'm not
he gave it for free. So like, it's like an older bike. It's like 2009, but like it runs. I just have to fix like a few things on it, and me going ahead, like someone was like telling me like, oh, just bring it to a shop and get it done. I'm like, no. I'd rather just go in do this, look up videos, search it up so that I know how to work on my bike if something goes down. I don't have to pay $1,000 when I can buy the part for $75 and put it on.
Yeah, and there's more information now. More than ever. And AI, ChatGPT, you can get
Dude,
so
it's
specific.
how do you, and then fill in the blank, bro.
The model of the bike.
Yes,
Like,
a video will come up every single time.
Bro, even for like a podcast, I was like sending it like a bunch of like the analytics and stuff, and it was breaking it all down. Bro, AIs.
I know.
You
AI,
can't miss today, bro. You can't. You can't say, "Oh, I don't know how to do this." You can look it up.
At this point, you really can't.
You can look it up.
So I mean, it's a interesting time.
Yeah. I like AI I like it as like a tool, but I think it's bad when people start like relying on it too much. Or I hate like content that's like written out by like AI and like AI videos and images. Like,
Dude, I hate to. I keep saying this every time someone mentions AI, but on Facebook, there's like these videos where like you can see it's AI, but it's like sometimes like, is it really AI? Because like I'd be confused. I'd be like, bro, that could actually happen, but like
most of the times I can catch it, but there's been times where I've sat there for the whole video and I'm like, what the hell? And then and then I'm like, oh, that's funny. Let's see what the comments say. And then they're telling me it's AI. And I'm like, what the hell?
You do a double check and you're like,
or
you might be right.
I have my grandparents send me something. I'm like, dude, come on, guys. I remember there was one where I don't know if he thought it was real. My grandfather, he's not he don't like LeBron. He doesn't like Kyrie Irving. And it was like, damn, because the Boston thing. But he sent me a video of like it was like a real press conference, but it was like an AI voice, but it sounded like LeBron. And since he doesn't like, it was LeBron's calling Kyrie like my little black Robin. And then he sent it to me. I'm like, dude, this isn't real, man. I was thinking it was like, oh.
I feel bad for the older gen.
Keep your parents safe, bro. Tell them, bro.
If you're getting caught with those spam calls or scam calls, never mind the AI.
Oh my god,
Oh, you're cooked.
It's never been easier to like scam these days.
I think, and they have their purpose. Like when I see like movies like CGI, I think right now it's not advanced enough, but like in the future, like you might not see like bad CGI anymore because AI will be able to like do the thing.
True.
But it's.
You guys seen the new Avatar?
No, I want to see it actually.
So fire! I saw it the day it came out. I saw it, bro.
I should have went today actually, but
so fire, bro. But then like the director or whatever, he wanted to like went on to say like, oh, I want to like stress this like wasn't like AI, people were actually doing the thing.
I don't think AI is gonna replace art. Like I think it would be a tool, but it would be a long time. And I think people want stuff made by humans. You can tell.
Yeah, I've talked about this before. I think people are gonna come to appreciate real art a lot more in the coming years as AI like rises. People are gonna like get sick of the AI. They're gonna like appreciate more artistic, more like original, creative content more.
But I saw a clip. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Man, who is blasting music right now? Is that Maddie? Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, they went on Joe Rogan, and they were saying, because their movie just came out, and it was something like about writing scripts, and they were saying how now, like at Netflix, they'll want you to say the plot, reiterate it like 3 or 4 times during the actual movie, to account for people like being on their phones, because people want to be able to watch something and go on their phone and then look back up and not be able to lose their place. So people's attention span are gone, and like the caliber of quality, or like that point, is being lowered. Like people's like taste, I guess. People, I guess, are accepting lower quality.
The standard for what things are is like lowering a little. And it's funny, like I think about, I don't know if you guys noticed too, but like Breaking Bad and like shows like that, and like Dexter. I don't know if you see like those memes online or whatever, but like those shows kind of like are starting to like trend again, or they were maybe like in 2025. But it made me think like maybe because those shows are like early 2000s. I think that's just like younger people, our generation, are sick of like the shows these days, and they're like trying to look for shows that are like actually feel more original and had more thought put into them.
Yeah, I mean, I know I just started like rewatching Sopranos again, just because. But I mean, there's still great shows out there and everything. But people's standards for entertainment are, just in general, like just like the general public are low. Like even music, like some of the stuff is just bad. But there's also people not liking it either too, because it's all like TikTok type stuff.
Dude, the mindless scrolling is getting out of hand.
It is.
But I caught myself, I think it was last night. No, on Saturday night. I got home at like 10 from work, bro. And usually I like to go to sleep like early so I can get up the next morning, do what I gotta do, and get my day going. Bro, I got home. I didn't even sit down. I was just leaning over the chair with my phone, and I kept going. It was like midnight. My mom was like sleeping, bro. Usually my mom like go shower, go do what you gotta do. My mom was asleep. It was 12:30. I'm like, dude, what the fuck did I just do for 2 hours?
We're spending, like, what percentage of our life is going to be spent scrolling?
We can check on our freaking phones right now.
We
like, how much screen time? Like, screen time's got to be out of this world.
I don't even.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, I don't know. Lately, I've been just trying to, like, leave my phone. Like, if I'm downstairs, I just try to leave it upstairs or something, just because it's, like, it's so easy to get distracted.
It is. I wish I could say I had more self-control too, but it's just hard.
I'm not bad. The average is 3 hours and 55 minutes.
Okay.
That's not bad for me.
My daily, I got 6 hours a day on average, but it definitely fluctuates.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's the week just started.
It might go up a little bit, but you know, it's not bad yet.
That's crazy.
I can't see mine.
It's probably up there.
No, it definitely is. It definitely is. Especially during break. I think it's probably even higher.
Oh, yeah, you're going back to school.
Tomorrow, actually.
How do you feel about that, big dog?
I just want to graduate again. I just want to... It's just, I got to drive an hour there.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh, this semester I got 2 night classes, because that's, like, literally all they offered. Bro, it's from 6:30 to 9:10. PM.
I doubt you're gonna be there the whole time.
I don't know.
Usually those classes, they'll like do 1.5, 2.5 hours and then let you leave.
The teacher probably wants to leave just as bad as you guys.
Yeah, it depends on the professor. Depends on the professor, but it is the master's program, so I don't know.
Oh, maybe. As soon as I learned that like what you go through, your teacher has to go through, is when I was like, this teacher ain't gonna do no dumb shit, bro.
Either way, though, I'm getting home late.
Oh, so you're staying here while you...
Yeah, no, I've been commuting this past year, just because living there, it's just the cost.
Dude, that's ridiculous. It's like another tuition, essentially. Holy crap.
And I don't want to live there. Anyway, you know, I think...
as a grad student, I feel like it changes once you, like, graduate, because I don't have I've never like stayed dormed anywhere. I always stayed at home because I just know how I am. Like I've gone to a few of my friends' dorms, and the condition the room is, like the organization all over the place, bro. I would have lost it. Lost it.
It really depends on who you're with, man.
Yeah.
So bad, bro.
Make or break. There.
Even girls too, like it was girls and guys, like both of them. It'd be like you'd find some like thing like tossed on the ground, some dirty ass underwear.
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
That reminds me of my
what are we
freshman year
doing?
roommate with Jacob, of course. Jacob.
No, Jacob's very clean.
Jacob was fine, but we were in a dorm with
a bunch of dudes, right?
all football players, like probably 8 other football players. Oh man, I've never smelled some of the smells.
Dude,
Imagine trying to like say you got like a girl and you want to bring her back, and you've got to bring her through like the main living area where someone's like shirtless asleep like on the couch, and there's like food and trash and like you got to walk her through all of that. It's not good.
It's one thing to be messy, like have clothes and everything, but when you're nasty, like dirty, like food, like you open up clothes and you got like a Taco Bell, Los Tacos, Dorito, whatever it's called.
Smells like
there for
foot
a
in
week.
there,
It's
bro.
like,
Oh.
It's the food that's really nasty.
Yeah.
You got clothes. It's
You know
like,
what's
okay.
nastier though? If there's a girl right next to me, that's nastier. Like you saw all of these things, and you still chose to sleep there, bro. You are nasty.
I mean, clothes don't smell, but it's really the food really puts it to a different level because then you get
you get
fucking
bugs.
bugs.
Ugh,
yeah.
it's terrible. Terrible roommates. Terrible.
It's not only guys. I've seen.
No, yeah, it's girls too.
Girls,
I swear to
oh my
God, girls are pretty as bad as the guys are. Cause,
You just wouldn't expect it sometimes.
oh, but they're dirty
Yeah.
just like us.
So I know, thinking back, when you were like more in the club scene and everything. Long story short, what'd you do in OnlyFans?
What?
Would I?
Because I remember he used to be friends with like a few OnlyFans girls. Social media.
Christian, that is just dirty.
Are you asking would I start one in my name or would I? Like,
That's
To
what
be
he's asking.
involved in that space, rather. That
So like,
industry.
would you be behind the camera just
dude.
watching?
Yeah, or like
Oh.
those managers.
right. You got these managers
A pimp, you
that
mean?
they manage like
Essentially, yeah.
they could manage like 4 or 5, like 10 girls. You know, send some nasty DMs throughout the day, but they're still taking like 80% of their money. These girls just gotta send them the content and they
Is
make
that what
the
you're
money.
trying to do?
No,
Would you consider?
I'm not gonna say never.
There we go.
But it's like it's not what I'm.
There's
like.
the truth.
I'm not working towards it or anything, but there's money there.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I don't know if I really want to be like filming, like doing, you know, but you know, like, you know, sexy photo shoot or, you know, like who knows? Maybe.
Get photography skills.
That's
so.
crazy work.
Maybe.
Yeah, is there? Because say, granted, we're not there yet, but like in this world of social media, clout, trying to make it, you got to keep your morals in line.
Right.
What are the lines that
Oh, okay.
you're not
That's weird.
crossing? What are you keeping out for?
What are you not doing?
That's a really
Who are
good,
you not doing?
No, that's a good question. Like, I think about the moral stuff. The first thing that comes to mind is like one is like selling out to like shitty companies or like bad companies, like gambling and stuff like that.
Oh, bro.
I'm pretty against like gambling too, in all honesty. Like, and I know it must be pretty sweet, like making content and RainBet hits you up and like, hey, we'll give you $2,000 to gamble with. Not even like money to keep. They give you the money to gamble with, but then make a video about it and like, hey, you might win some money with it. But that's like that's probably one of the less moral boundaries I don't really want to cross, but it's still one.
Yeah, because I see like a couple years ago it was like just sports betting, but now I see like you can bet on anything.
Yeah, you can bet on like the weather.
You bet on the weather, you bet on politics,
Yeah.
and it's like, bro, it's infiltrating every part of like life now. And there's so much gambling. I think that really does need some regulation,
Right.
because you're gonna see way more I don't know,
Debt.
gambling addicts, debt, like
Felony
it's just
charges.
it's just like a negative on society,
Right.
really. Like before, when it was just sports betting and like scratch tickets, okay. But now, like the NCAA, came out like the other day that like 20 college teams with the point shaving and the gambling
Really?
and everything. Yeah, they had the NBA investigation.
Oh,
They had all
yeah, with
stuff.
that guy,
Bro,
yep.
there's way more stuff happening now because
Yeah.
you can just bet on anything all the time. It's getting legal everywhere.
I remember I don't remember from what it was the NFL or the NBA, whereas like a player said, "Don't bet on me" or something like that. Because like no, because like some players actually feel like pressure. They're like, bro, some people like could lose their whole life savings because I didn't make a catch. So, like,
Yeah, right.
why are you betting your life savings on them?
It's a gambling.
That's
addiction problem.
I feel like but that's like that's a discipline thing. It's like you shouldn't be betting all that money on something that could potentially happen or not.
But
like,
at that point, it's an addiction, so it's like it's a sickness. Like when you get to that point, it's like that's why because I always think like if I really got into gambling, I'm too scared to get addicted, and I feel like maybe I would to try to like fix myself, so I don't do it.
Bro, did you come with us the first time we went to the casino?
I don't go to casinos.
I've gone to the casino once,
Alright.
and it was when I turned 18. I went with it was me, I think Jocelyn. It was like a few of our friends, but it was like it was not a lot of us. But it was when I turned 18. We went, and I went in with like it was like $50. I was like, here's $50. I'm just gonna go. Fuck it. So I went. I was up like 150, bro. I was up 150, and I kept going. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Zero, dude. I lost all my money. And I left the thing. I was like, I'm never coming back here again.
Yeah, man.
$50 lesson, you know?
Yeah,
never coming back here again.
And then I would do maybe the casino. I would do before just like that Kalshi, like where you can bet on anything.
It's just too easy to spend and lose money on that.
Because like if you can just go on your phone and do it, it's like social media. It's just boom, boom, boom.
You're just gonna be
boom. You go to the casino, you can actually call the casino and ban yourself from it.
That's pretty good.
You can go to the management and like ban me from your casino, and then you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's just like you have to effort to go out of place and everything. I'd probably go to casino future, just do black.
I think the casino can be fun. Like you do a little boys night every once in a while maybe or something. Like I've only been a couple times. Like granted, one of the clubs I did was like in the casino, whatever that one in Connecticut is.
Yeah. Foxwoods.
Yeah. They have like a wicked big, one of the biggest ones actually, I think.
Yeah, in North America because we stayed there by like actual like square footage. It's one of the largest.
Yeah, but I've been there a few times. The first time I went, it was with like an OF girl, but just like a friend OF girl from like from Leslie.
Just the
but,
bro, how many girls do you think our age do OF?
I don't know.
It's sad. It's too many because the saddest thing is most of them don't even like commit to it. They don't commit. Like if you're gonna do the OF,
you just
gotta commit. You gotta post reels every day. Like you
gotta
get happy.
Because if you're gonna, in a sense, like give up your reputation, your public, you're drastically changing it. If you don't commit to it, now you just did it with nothing in return.
Right, and I've seen that too many times. They just got like 1,000 followers, and all they do is like post their link on their story like every day. Like it's not gonna cut it. You gotta
make some corny ass content.
Yes.
Just say like
you gotta show the bikini sometimes.
Yes, and this girl that I was talking about is one of those, and this is how I know it's true because she made $70K in like 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. She brought in $70K like the first time I met her, but yeah, she took us to the casino and gave us all like me and a couple of our friends $200 each just to go blow. I lost it all, but it's like it taught me like because betting isn't gonna work.
Yeah, I mean,
but OF, I mean, I guess it does.
I know.
It's because like I feel like like you said, they have to commit, but like once you get into that industry, there's no shame. You can't be shameful in that industry.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're shameful, you're gonna get lost.
You gotta stand on that if you're gonna commit.
No shit. Because think about it, like, bro, at the end of the day, right? Like, all right, you do that, cool, whatever. Now everybody's gonna have the best opinion of you, but no one's gonna be like, oh, you don't deserve that money, blah blah blah. No.
Well, I mean, people on the outside are, yeah.
Yeah, but money talks.
Right, you're not gonna care.
You're not gonna care if you're in like the
like
Turks and Caicos having a freaking vacation and like people are commenting.
Exactly.
That. Like,
maybe. So
I'm here, you're not.
It depends. I'm sure over time you kind of just like in the beginning. I'm sure you're sensitive, but when you make money and then just over time, I'm sure you just build thick skin. I don't think anyone should do it. I think this is a net negative on society.
I think you should.
No.
Do toe pics. No, because like if you do the toe thing, right? You do the feet thing, and you go all in with the feet thing. That no face, no case.
True, I think that's a little like
different. And no, it is.
I'm saying like typical OnlyFans.
You can go around it, guys. You don't have to do that. You can go around it.
You can hide your face.
You can hide your face. You don't gotta show face.
New content in like pornography, just to, I don't know. Net negative, because just from a moral standpoint, you're objectifying yourself. You're kind of doing whatever, just giving it up for money. I mean, long term, if you don't keep your money right, it's going to be more difficult for you. But then also, because it's typically like women that are making the OnlyFans.
I hope so.
And for feminism or women's rights, whatever you want to call it, this is all negative for them. It's just more men that are just going to be like objectifying you. And then the men that are like subscribing and doing all this stuff, they might not be making as many real world connections with women. So their only real experience outside like their family members is going to be just on their phone, and they're not going to see you as a person, just objectifying you. And then they bring that into the real world. And then that's how you get all these like incels and red pill, and then it just snowballs.
Right. I was going to ask,
it's like,
do you think it's more on the women doing porn and like
It's
anyone in the
both
porn
ways.
industry, or like do you think like guys that are like paying for this and watching for this, like it's definitely not good for
It's
a
both ways, because like you said, like there's guys that manage 10 girls.
Yeah.
So the girls are letting the guys control them in
Right.
that aspect.
Yeah.
But then there's also the guys that let the girls control them by, like I'm gonna post this, but you need to give me this amount of money. It's like it's a two street.
yeah. I
kind of
mean,
thing.
they're fulfilling a demand. I mean, I think it's more on the consumer. If there was no consumers, there wouldn't be. But I mean, sex work, or at least like prostitution, obviously.
It's the oldest.
It's the oldest thing. But I mean, it's just
Now it's more accessible.
But, I
easier.
mean, I'm all like, yes, you have the right to do whatever you want. It's all
No, you
legal.
don't. You have the right to do whatever you want as long as it's not hurting anybody or
Yes,
affecting anybody
that-
else's
I
life.
mean, that's
Nah,
implied.
I just wanna
implied.
make things clear.
If it's legal, you have the right to do whatever you want, pretty much.
Eh.
Okay, this is a general rule. But just from a moral standpoint, the implications on society in the long term is probably not good. And I get it. I mean, hey, the money is
Stop
there.
saying you get it, gang. You don't.
No.
You don't get it.
I understand the temptation of money.
No.
Like if you're a girl.
That's a lot of money to be tempted. I've never been tempted with that much money.
Yeah.
No, exactly. But like,
Someone told you tomorrow you're gonna get 100K if you release like a photo of your ass in the mirror. They told you got 100K tomorrow in your bank.
just your ass.
Your ass, you turn around like, who, me, like that shit. In the mirror, 100K.
Because I don't know. Because like, how many actors like when they're in movies, just male actors, like their ass just shows. I don't think that's that crazy.
No,
Yeah,
but you
like-
in that pose.
Yeah.
That pose is crazy.
Yeah, 100K, bro.
100K.
Would you do it?
Would you?
see what I mean? Huh?
Would you?
Hell no. My ass is hairy, bro. This is not it. That would
It's really
not
the ass,
look
it's the
good,
pose.
bro.
It
It's
might
the
be
pose.
worse if your ass was like hairless and you do it, to be honest though.
You
I
think
don't
so?
It's
That
the
means you
pose
guys-
that's getting. It's the pose.
The who?
It's the pose that's
Oh,
getting.
me.
Ooh, me. Yeah.
That's so funny.
But
It's not like just a picture. It's like the quick picture that like you go back and forth.
Like a little boomerang.
The boomerang.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
100K tomorrow in the bank, bro. I'm not doing that, but I'm interested.
That's like my student debt, so I mean, I would
Yeah.
have to think about it. Like, to be honest.
True.
Just to get yourself out of the boat.
Yeah. Would you rather? It's like, do you ever see those videos where it's like, for 100 million?
I'm a sucker. Dude.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, bro. I hate those videos.
Yeah. I know. So
That's crazy though.
I mean,
But that's a lot of money
I know it's the oldest temptation, like money. It's the oldest temptation. What are you willing to do?
for some money.
Or put your mic again.
Bro, it's listening, bro. I
No.
promise you, I'm loud enough.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm telling you, bro. There was a video I saw recently where it was like, oh, like, how much money are you giving it up for? And the two girls were like, I'm not getting it. My pussy's not for sale. Da da da. And he's like, are you sure? And they were like, yeah. Homie, like threw like a stack in their face. They were like, throw me like 5 more. And he's like, You heard it here. Like,
that's the thing with all these scenarios. Just anything. Like, what would you do in this situation? You can never know until
Right.
you're
Until
in,
you're
it's
in it.
presented.
Seeing that money right there definitely feels like
suitcase. Like,
Yeah.
here you go. Just do it.
And it goes beyond that. It's just like situations in general, just in life. You never know until you're in it.
you could be in a tough situation where you really need that money, and you're like, at rock
exactly.
bottom, you're like,
Yeah.
Fuck it.
yeah.
That's the other thing. Like, do you think most of the girls reach rock bottom before they're like, I'm gonna do OnlyFans, or are they just doing it because they're like, let me just jump on the wave?
I think they reach the point where like it's either that or like employment. Like they really gotta work, or they're like sick of employment. But
I would say like maybe more for like stripping or something, because you typically see more stories of like they might not be at rock bottom, but they just need like extra money, and it's okay. But now you're seeing girls, as soon as they hit 18, you didn't even try real life. You didn't try it? You didn't try it?
You didn't try.
You didn't try it?
You did.
You go on Indeed at all? It's like, oh my god.
Waiter? Nothing.
Nothing. Like, bro, there's the one, do you know like the Bop House thing?
yeah.
It's like it's like a content creation house, but like OnlyFans. Bro, they had this girl in there that just turned 18, but they've kind of been like propping her up. It's essentially like grooming from my perspective. Like, bro, she was like, I don't know, 16, 17, and they were like building her up. Not saying like she's gonna do OnlyFans, but like everyone think like weirdo, like thinks she's pretty and everything. As soon as she hits 18, starts the OnlyFans. It's like they were grooming her, or at least weren't opposing it. And I've even seen other OnlyFans creators like call her out and stuff. It's like controversial, but like they're bringing up these people to just get into that field and to like join like the Bop House or whatever. I'm like, dude, I know you're 18, but like you just groomed her for the past like year and a half, to just do it.
Shadi doesn't even know how to file her own taxes yet. It's just
I don't know. You got like
cooked.
like Bad Baby. I don't know if you guys remember. Like same thing. Like minute she turns 18, OF is up. It's like, when did you even take those pictures? Were you even 18 when you took those? Like,
but she also saying that she was getting with like rappers and stuff.
Yeah,
when she was 16,
there's a lot of that shit. Yeah,
crazy.
But
crazy,
now
crazy.
it's becoming way easier to get involved in that industry from a younger age. And I'm not here like, I don't think like shaming anyone, because did you see that guy? He's like running for governor in Florida, and then he was basically saying we're gonna put like the sin tax on OnlyFans and everything. But then he just targeted a specific OnlyFans creator basically the whole time. He was just talking about like one girl and saying like, yeah, this is your sin, you're so much better than this, but he kind of just like attacking her. And it's like, that's not what needs to happen. I don't think the girls need to be shamed, but it's just the system as a whole. I think it's more the companies, really, because they're creating the thing and everything. And I mean, it is legal. You might have a case, like if you want to get into the politics of it, to like go to the Supreme Court and say that, you know, pornography isn't actually like free speech and everything like that. You can do that whole thing. But just shaming the girls doesn't really do it.
It hasn't done shit. If anything, it sparks a fire in the ass, and they want to do it even more.
I think that at least like if he did make that happen, they're just gonna move to like a different state and keep all their money, and then you're gonna lose out on like the economy,
revenue,
whatever. Like I'm sure they play a big factor in that.
Yeah,
especially in Miami.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
It's like, I don't know. Instead of targeting like the individual, just tax the companies, make it harder for the company. Like all these kind of things.
It's gonna do the same thing though, because if they tax the company's not gonna want to pay for that tax. So they're just gonna make the creators pay that tax. Either way, it's gonna affect the creators.
No, there's different ways. You have to like pass laws if you really want to, like really regulating these things, and you can. But that
I don't think they want to though, because if you regulate it, you give it a cap. And right now, it doesn't have a cap, so it's making a shit ton of money for that.
You don't necessarily have to make a cap, but there's certain constraints that you put on, where it's different tax filings and however it goes. But like certain states, they're putting in, like stricter age requirements or access to certain website. Like they're passing laws more about porn because, dude, and I think the biggest effect on society is because now that you're promoting all on social media, okay? But dude, 50% of social media is like 13-year-old kids, and it's like people being exposed to having access to the whole internet at 10 years old. Like, just as soon as you get a phone, people get a phone in like second grade now. bad. I know you can put your restrictions on, but you can still always get there. It's
The kids know more about the phone than you do, bro.
yeah.
Real talk.
And it's not really it's the companies, man. It's the companies. It's the social media companies. It's the OnlyFans. It's the Pornhub.
So if you get caught up in one of those companies, Liam, you know, you might have to be a whistleblower.
Yeah, I mean, I would try to blow the whistle, you know. Yeah, I just don't agree with
blow
that
what
stuff.
Whistle?
No, pause.
That was too late, gang.
Blow the whistle.
I was thinking
I might
about
have
saying
to
it.
blow it.
I didn't know. I didn't know if
blow
it or not.
It be happening though. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't save everyone. You can't really help everyone.
Nope.
It's just
Try.
That's I think people need to make it safer. It's really just protect the kids. That should be the first. None of this like.
But if you're gonna
Try life before you try.
OnlyFans. give life a go. You know, like
I've seen OnlyFans creators say that too.
Like you see, Liam gave school a try. He hated it.
They still.
We can't knock him for trying, right?
I tried.
It's the motherfuckers that be like, nah, I ain't gonna give it a try.
That's why I'm trying social media. You're never gonna know if you don't try.
Yeah.
You know, it can turn into something big, but if you work hard for it, like OF, like you can work hard at OF, but like you're working hard at OF. Like it's not really like it's not like skills or like it's nothing to be proud of. Like I'm more proud of all the skills I've learned, like photography, editing, whatever. Way more proud than I think any OF girl could be.
I mean, they learned some marketing.
But
it's just about your.
Right.
I just feel like you should learn a skill before you do that, or before you give that a go. You should learn a skill that you can, you know, bring to the dinner table to talk about. Because like, if your mom's like, "Oh, how was work?"
Oh.
Well, I was, you know, bent over and I had this on.
Sore.
It's like,
because even dude, try modeling. I think modeling's different. That's like
modeling's even harder, dude.
No, it is harder, but it's not as like. It's like about you're displaying like clothing for brands and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like about like there's a difference between acknowledging beauty, just the beauty of someone or something. There's kind of like art to it, versus just objectifying lust, just instant credit. Like it's just a different level of things.
It's a whole different ballpark, bro.
So just I mean, hey,
give it a try.
I just don't want the kids to be.
Yeah, the kids should not. Yeah, no.
Especially
I need to figure that shit out, big dog.
the grooming stuff.
Real shit. Cause but it goes back to the culture of social media, though. It's like you want to get the most attention possible so that you can get the sponsors, so that you can get the money. So like in it itself, like the culture itself, like promotes these kind of things to like come to fruition.
Yeah, it is. I mean, capitalism. It's
type.
Make as much money as you can at the lowest cost, lowest energy, and then hey.
Do you guys think we as a generation are becoming more lazier though?
No, I don't.
Like people want to work less, they want to live more.
I don't.
Like I'm seeing a lot of things on Instagram, especially. It's like the older generation's getting mad at us because we're working less, going on more vacations, spending more, things like that.
I don't know how true all that is.
I think it could be like partly true. I think it's also like the old generation could buy a house at like 22 if they like did everything like right, like on average. Like I don't know, our generation can't afford anything, even with like full jobs and stuff. Like
if you just look at the proportion between average income and the average house price, back then it was like this. Now it's like it's just so different.
Yeah.
And the amount of hours it takes to make a certain amount of money to live a certain lifestyle is way more than it is back then. So to compare,
lifestyles, but that's all right. So it's a good thing you said lifestyles, because I feel like the lifestyles that we want nowadays, it's all like more centralized to like that higher.
But even the average lifestyle, like just wanting a house and a car, just like an average lifestyle, it's harder. Every type of lifestyle, whether it be top one, me, whatever it is, it's just everything way more expensive now. The wealth gap has increased crazy. It's just it's way harder now.
I've seen things like companies are hiring, like the average age companies are hiring are like 40 or 50 years old for like normal jobs, like at a company or whatever. So it's just,
that's crazy.
I think it's just like harder for us to even just get, even with college or not. That's why I like that I've done a lot of blue collar stuff. I can always fall back on that.
Yeah.
I don't like having a backup plan because it means like I'm not like fully committed to whatever, but
Yeah.
I know that like I can go work blue collar and at least live like a life where like you know I'll make money, but like my back will hurt later on. But it's like, at least I have like a house and stuff and benefits.
It's just so different now because like even my professor at school, like it's harder to get jobs now. Companies aren't as loyal to you as they were. So then now people aren't as loyal to their companies, and then that's just how it goes. Everything costs more, wealth gap. I mean, it's everything. It's a whole problem. That could be a whole episode. Not really, right? We haven't really talked about any of that economic type of stuff, but it's a much different world.
So many factors that are going into
I
it.
just feel like those kind of factors is what's pushing our generation to find other avenues,
Right?
Like
Yeah,
streaming, this and
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Like,
we're definitely not as traditional.
no, we can't be because traditional doesn't fit no more.
Right.
Definitely
You can get fired by your job and you're screwed. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do then? You gotta have multiple. It's like I have professors. One of my professors, she taught like creative writing, and she taught at school. She taught a couple classes. She did TikTok, and she had like a shop, like an online shop. So she had 3 different streams of revenue. So she said like if one doesn't work, you know, she's not screwed.
Yeah.
And so I think that's really important. Yeah. That's why social media is clutch. Like if you can nail social media and have that, you might not be able to make a living off of it, but if you
even extra cash,
exactly.
I think back then you didn't really.
You didn't need that.
No, it wasn't as necessary. It's not always necessary now, but you got way more people living paycheck to paycheck versus 40 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah, not even close to like getting a house too, just like in an apartment.
Bro, getting a house is not worth it, bro.
Yeah.
It's not
right
it's
now,
not
for
worth
sure.
it, bro.
The average.
You get a house, bro, you're just stretching your money out.
You gotta wait till
that much
after
more.
World War III for that.
The average.
Something's gotta
I
change.
think the average. I saw something. The average age of the average home buyer in the United States has like doubled in the past, 15 years or something. It's like the average is like 40 or something like that.
I'm not surprised.
For home buyers, because it's just crazy. It's insane. And you gotta let people get married at an older age now. Just everything is just harder to do. It's way more expensive.
Everything's just taking more time, bro.
Yeah, more time. College is way more expensive.
Bro, college should be free, bro. We're past the whole let's keep paying. No, bro. One of my professors was telling me like, oh, I remember when I remember the bill that I got for my college, his college or whatever. It was like $300 for the semester.
Wow.
I was like, dude, what are we talking about? Because think about how many more people would go to college if it was $300 a semester.
Yeah. My martial arts instructor, he said he used to just work his like summer job at Stop and Shop, and that would pay his tuition.
Like,
Like, bro,
what are we doing?
or a semester, whatever. It was.
Like,
And I know the whole economic, who's gonna pay for this and everything. But it's funny. We're the richest country in the history of the world by a significant margin, and we have
Nothing's free. Nothing's free.
Just like, can we get think low cost? Just healthcare, school.
nope.
You would think our infrastructure is the best in the world. It's not. I mean, I love America. There's nowhere else I'd rather live.
Fuck no, DR.
But we have problems.
Bro, yeah, I swear I was renewing my mom's license the other day, her registration. Bro, it was like $50. I'm like, and then I went to see how long it lasts, 5 years. I'm like, you mean to tell me for me to have an identification and like a license to operate a motor vehicle, which I already took the test for, I have to pay $10 a year? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why do I need to do that?
They try
That's
to take
insane.
any way they can take a couple bucks from you, they will.
It's crazy to me, bro.
But but they don't tax the ultra wealthy like they should.
Right. No, they give them their tax breaks and their loopholes. They all got all sorts of loopholes that we don't even know about because we don't got that money, but they know about like Trump paying 0 in taxes that one year. I remember seeing that all over the news. It blew my mind. I'm like, how is that even allowed?
I don't blame these.
No,
yeah,
they,
I would do the same.
You know,
thing.
the information's out there. You just don't know where to look for it.
Yeah.
But like, can we pass them? Like, you don't have to.
You don't
take
need that
all
much
their money,
money,
but
yeah.
dude, if you raise like a lot of these things, like just 2%, whatever. Granted, we say all these things, but it's like we've already received. The United States government has received trillions in tax dollars and tax dollars. If and you still
They
can't
could
figure.
they could skip a year or two.
No, but you still
Yeah.
can't figure it out. We've built this deficit and everything by our own hands, and you've received trillions and trillions in taxes, and you still can't figure it out.
No.
I think the same thing's gonna happen. Even if all these tax things, the government will probably still mismanage it, and it will still probably be the same mess.
What I think is like, it's the politicians making these decisions and voting and stuff. They're probably doing it in their favor to keep some money. So
definitely.
why would they change it?
Mind you.
Why would they try to regulate anything if they can profit off of it on all their rich friends?
Mind
can
you,
profit.
fair.
all the Congress salaries, congressmen's salaries are like, it's capped at like a lot of times like 200K.
Yeah, 6 figures.
Like the president is maxed at like 400K. That's one of the
Yeah.
higher salaries. So a lot of them make 150, 175. They're all millionaires.
Yeah, like
They're all
Yeah.
millionaires.
Like it's very stupid for you to like even trust that they're really like trying to help the guy that has less money.
Yeah.
Like they're not.
no.
But
They're not.
there are some good
Yeah, but they're outnumbered.
candidates. Yeah.
And being outnumbered sucks in this
Yeah.
democracy that we have, so called.
And it's it's the people that have been there for 4 years, the incumbents and all that kind of stuff. I mean, but people need
One of these days they'll die.
but people need to vote. So you complain about all this shit and you don't vote.
I'm not complaining. I was just stating facts. Those are facts.
I mean, I think you were complaining before.
About what?
Well, you just complaining. Why do I gotta pay $10 a year for this? Just
Oh no, that pisses me off. But like,
but
that's,
when you
that's
say
a small problem.
but when you say
compared to everything else,
when you say college should be free, that's a
college should be free.
that's a critique. That's a complaint. But you don't engage in the democratic process.
Fuck no.
So then why?
Because it's not really a democratic process,
Yeah, they're
bro.
not gonna let that
I'm
happen.
not saying it's perfect, but
That's what I'm saying.
But when more than half the country doesn't vote, obviously nothing's gonna change. But if you're still complaining about these things, if everyone voted collectively for interest, things probably would change better. But we don't even have an example.
But like you
We're also
can't
divided,
even
too.
say that because right, let's say everybody votes, right? At the end of the day, when you vote, there's always only like 2 options. You only have 2 options to pick from.
But people think the president is end all be all. It's
No,
it's,
but then the people in the house or whatever, right? Those people. Whenever you do the elections for those people, it's always 2 options.
No, there's a build up to there's primaries and the builds up to that. I mean, you can either go with the option, oh, nothing's gonna change, but I'm still gonna complain, or you can just try, and then see what happens. You're cementing the result by not trying at all, even if it's a 1% chance. Just vote. One vote by itself doesn't matter. Just like how $1 doesn't matter. But eventually, all together, you can be rich. It's like taking, you get nothing. It's groups. You got to build it up. You have to try to engage.
I think we're just all too like divided. Too
Yeah,
many
'cause
people
everybody's-
are on one side or the other.
True. Right now, I mean,
I really don't be voting because there's no candidate that I really like. I mean, I'm trying to be more like involved in politics, understand this year, but there's no like one candidate I really like. Like they all do something that I don't like. So
That's
it's,
the
like, how
other
can I
thing.
vote
It's like
for that?
you're forced to pick someone you don't like.
Yeah, I
the
think
lesser-
I don't
mean,
like that.
Yeah,
so I'm
no,
not gonna vote.
Right.
No, I think obviously no candidate you're ever gonna pick is perfect.
And think
But
about it.
there's a little bit amount of energy you have to take to kind of like look at people, because if you just kind of I did research on it. TikTok is not like research, right? Instagram.
No, yeah,
People
fair.
do not be doing their and I'm not an expert, but
Yeah,
no one.
I mean-
I fact check stuff.
Yeah.
I always look at stuff up, and so many people are so stupid in comment sections and
Oh, yeah.
saying random
Yeah.
stuff.
Just ignorant.
Yeah.
They
No,
just
and-
like to talk.
And like you have a life to live. It doesn't mean you should spend all your time researching everything, but to
Right.
just be like
Yeah, just
educated.
spewing out lies,
Like,
and
yeah.
misinformation is just like. At least look something up if you're gonna comment it. Like I wouldn't come on here and just say like nonsense.
Just a little Wikipedia, quick
Right.
search.
Or Google
Yeah.
search.
And I think most people in the country are like common sense. Like most people agree with like Republicans on some things and Democrats on other. It's a pretty like balanced take. Like that's most people. But what you see on social media,
It's like, oh, they're
Yeah.
the
Oh,
bad
it's
ones.
crazy.
They're
And
the
it's,
bad
it's
ones.
made to be like that so that the social media they can
Exactly.
get more
that's
engagement
fair.
and just like this
and
and,
that's
that.
how you get all the oligarchs at the top and the politicians. That's how you get votes, and it's extremism. We're so polarized right now.
so stupid.
But I think
Shit.
I think voting is an important thing. That's at least the first step, and then After that, you protest, and then you gotta compromise with your legislators and somethings. Like, but I just think sitting there and then complaining and then never voting, and then never saying anything, but then still complaining is like like when people in life they'll complain about their lives all the time, just like on little things, but then they do nothing to change it. They're just complaining. I know.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
the
different.
people have control of their own life. That's different.
No, I know, and then there's a lesser degree of control, but the principle still remains the same. Where it's like if you have a chance to influence something, it doesn't mean like it's a guarantee or anything, but just a little bit of effort, just a little bit.
I like social
Don't mean
media.
you gotta be out protesting and holding signs.
Social
but
media, it gives everyone the power to really be able to be influential. And if you're saying real stuff online, I think people will take notice of that. And I think that could be like a key to change, is like more influential figures that actually mean what they want to do and not actually just like greedy, money hungry people. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's all aspects. It's not just voting. It's not just social media. It's a combination of these things.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about? All these motherfuckers protesting. They don't got jobs.
Yeah, it's usually the weekends.
dude.
They be doing it whenever.
They be doing it I can hear them from my school. I'm like, what are you guys doing right now?
Protests,
it's like
Monday
Monday
a lot
night.
Of people.
Yes, because they don't have. But when it's young people, it's a ruckus, bro. Because the old people, I feel like the old people, like, they'll protest, they'll do it correctly and like not make it like, how do you say it, hostile. With young people, it's like they want to like redo a remake of like what happened during like the civil rights, and she's like, oh yeah, it's getting that bad. We gotta get serious. It's like, bro.
I mean, sometimes that's valid though.
No, not the way we do it.
I mean, I don't. How do you think? I mean, violence. No, like you should.
No, because like, bro, like back then, who the freak was screaming in the face of like a law enforcement officer?
Not even like, think about like,
nobody was doing that, because you know why? You did that, you'd get fucked up.
Since it's MLK Day, like think about like all the protests during then, like they weren't just like running up to the cops with shields.
They were. That's what I'm saying. Like they were walking, they were holding signs.
Yeah.
They were walking. Like they did it the right way.
I understand.
Now it's like, bro, I see videos where it's like this guy's in this homie's like fully armed, like body armor and everything, and you're screaming in his face.
Yeah.
Like what do you?
Yeah, I mean,
that's not how you protest. I'm sorry, that's not
true. I would say to say that stuff never happened during civil. I mean, they were allowed in faces. I mean, definitely there are certain protests that go along today. Some people just infiltrate them and take advantage and then just cause a ruckus. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the federal agents go in there, put on masks, influence it. But I mean, you gotta make some noise. I mean, how was this country started? I mean,
revolution.
I mean, throwing things off the boats, and then eventually goes into violent revolution and everything. So I mean, everything has a place. I don't think violence in things of that nature. But the more egregious the oppression or the violation of rights, the greater response you have. Because what they say, MLK, I think, like a riots and violence is the voice of the unheard. So I mean, violence not okay. You got to protest in the right ways. But any protest in history, when you get millions of people, thousands of people together, there's gonna be some. What do people when there's like a Super Bowl parades? I mean,
that's
kind of
it happens, but like at the rate it's happening today, it's ridiculous, bro.
I don't know if the rate. I think you just see it more because of social media. But I wouldn't say like the rate is increasing, because if you look at, I mean.
No, because like let's say like they did something like that back in the day. Let's say during the civil rights, right? They'd get beat up, right? Back then you couldn't do shit, right? But now, since people know that, oh, this cop can't do anything to me because everything's being recorded, there's a lawsuit, blah blah blah. Now I get to get away with more shit.
Yeah, but I mean, you could say
it goes both ways. Yes,
true.
But
I would say yelling in someone's face, I mean, it might not be right, but is that illegal?
No, but you're instigating a situation that shouldn't be instigated.
True.
Like, it's not him doing whatever you're protesting against.
True, but I think it just goes up. It can go either way. It just goes. I wouldn't go and say, oh, today we're doing it wrong. I think they have been wrong. I mean, I would say January 6th, 2020, when they invaded the Capitol building. 2020.
Oh, okay.
When they ran into the Capitol
I was in
building.
DR when that happened. Yeah. I was like, yo, what's going on?
I mean, I don't know. I'm so amazed at how like
nobody. Did anybody get hurt during that?
Yeah, people died.
That was a
That's
crazy
insane.
Cops died. I mean, I don't know how. Like, if you were watching a movie and you saw like 5,000 people just of like this made up country invade the capital in the capital city, the capital building, you would think people would just be like,
yeah,
just shocked. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know. I think like in 60 years, that's gonna be like everywhere in the.
And we're just gonna be like, yeah, that happened.
Like smashing windows, saying I'm trying to hang the vice. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bad example. That's not protest. That's not a protest. That's.
Why did that happen? Did they just disagree with the election results or something?
That's a whole different thing.
Okay,
Trump
Christian
supporters
started.
and all that.
Okay, Christian started.
Yeah, hey, that's he denied the election results for months, and then he was instigating it the whole time, even though people point like, "Oh, be peaceful," but it's like when you. That's all. I would say
That's just bad. Crazy.
Donald Trump at the time did not do a good job, and somewhat instigated that.
Nah, yeah, but I guess we could just agree that like, since social media has such a grasp on everybody nowadays, we have to be a little more, I don't know, responsible with what we put out there.
Yeah. There's some crazy stuff out there, man.
I'm saying, bro. Like the video that's gonna drop tonight, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Go check our previous podcast with DJ Rezi. Episode, I think that was 13.
Can't wait to
for
watch
the pod.
that.
Yo, bro.
That's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna get some food.
Shit.
I don't know. Got any other thoughts on anything? Wait, what? One question. I think we can ask this each time. What's the worst piece of advice you've ever gotten?
The worst piece of advice? I can't think of something specific, but I hate when people give me advice, but they're in like the worst situations. like I'll be working.
Listening, just broke as hell. Talk about
Right.
some, bro. You gotta do this with your buddy.
Stuff like that, or like I'll be at work, like doing like the blue collar stuff when I'm not at school, and it'll be some like old head telling me like this and that, and I'm like, I would do that if I was trying to end up like you when I was like 60 years old. Like I don't want to be like you.
That's fair.
Like I can't think of anything super specific besides that. I try to remember like the good advice more than the bad, to be honest. Fair.
So, all right, last thing, piece of advice to the audience. And then they'll comment, "Why the fuck is he telling me advice, this broke ass boy?"
I guess, yeah. I mean, that would be some good advice from me so far. But besides that, yeah, don't take advice from people that aren't really where you don't want to be, unless it's advice of what not to do. Yeah. You know, if they're telling you, "Oh, don't do this," that's probably good advice to listen to. But that and just do what you want to do that'll make you like happy. You know, I think being happy is the most important thing, and not being stressed either. I think if you're stressed out, you know, I think stress is what makes people live not long lives.
Yeah.
And you know, stress, you know, you might lose your hair because of it. You know, you don't want to go bald, so just don't like stress out. You know, keep your heart rate down. Like,
thank God for hats, bro.
Yeah.
Believe, bro.
What's in your control is in your control. What's not is what not. And you just keep it pushing.
Accept that. And if you are balding, you know, just shave it all off.
Yeah, bro. Don't be rocking that bald and then side still like low, bro. Just cut that shit off, gang. Commit. You gotta commit.
Gotta commit.
All right. Well, with that. Great episode, my friend.
That was great episode. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's Chris and Frankie Pub. We'll see you in the next one.
See you.